बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बिश्रह ली सदरी वयस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़्दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली रब्बी ज़िदनी इल्मा अल्लाहुम्मा फ़क़िहना फ़िद्दीन आमीन. Dear students, today we are going to start our new unit, Unit 5, Square Root of Positive Numbers. Before starting square root, first we will see what is square. Square of a number can be defined as the product of a number with itself is called its square. This is the definition of square, that the product of a number with itself. Product of a number with itself is called the number's square or its square. Students, square root is the inverse operation of square. Like addition is the inverse operation of subtraction, multiplication is the inverse operation of division. Similarly, square root is the inverse operation of square. So first you need to understand what is square. Square is the product of a number with itself. Now what is perfect square? A natural number is called a perfect square if it is the square of any natural number. To make it clear, let's find square of few numbers. Here we have 1 square, that is equal to 1 multiplied by 1. 1 square means that 1 is going to multiply twice. 1 multiplied by 1 and it is 1. Similarly, we find 2 square. 2 square means 2 multiplied by 2, that is equal to 4. 3 square is equal to 3 multiplied by 3, which is equal to 9. In all of these cases, we will say that 1 is a perfect square of 1, 4 is a perfect square of 2, 9 is a perfect square of 3, 16 is a perfect square of 4, 25 is a perfect square of 5. A natural number is called a perfect square if it is the square of any natural number. All these numbers are the squares of some natural numbers, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These numbers are called what? Perfect squares of all of these natural numbers. Let's start our exercise 5.1. Students, in this exercise 5.1, we will solve questions of square. In next exercise 5.2, inshallah, we will learn how to solve square root. See question number 1, find squares of following numbers. Part number 1 is 6. Simply you have to find here square of 6. Square of 6 means 6 power 2. Since power is 2, then 6 will be multiplied twice. 6 are 36 is our answer. 6 square, answer is 36. Similarly, now find square of 5. 5 square is equal to 5 multiplied by 5, which is equal to 25. Whenever the question is find squares, means you have to multiply that number with itself to find its square. We will multiply 6 with itself to find square of 6. Similarly, we multiply 5 with itself to find its square. In part number 9, you have to find square of 100. So simply first you have to write 100 power 2 or 100 square, and then you have to multiply 100 with itself. Since power is 2 means 100 will be multiplied twice. Multiply 100 with 100, you will get 10,000. Then part number 12, 25. Simply find square of 25. How? Multiply 25 with itself to find its square. So 25 multiplied by 25. Do this work in your rough page and answer will become 625. Question number 2 is test whether the following numbers are perfect squares or not. Students, you have to test these numbers that are given in each part whether they are perfect squares of any natural number or not. For this purpose, you have to do prime factorization of 59. In other words, first of all, we will find LCM of 59. So, find LCM of 59. Since 59 is a prime number, so there is no divisor of 59 other than 1 and 59. This number is not divisible by 3 or any other number, so 59 ones are 59. let's start solution. We will write our question as it is. Prime factors of 59 are what? 59 is equal to 59 multiplied by 1. We can see that 59 is a factor which cannot be paired with any equal factor. So 59 is not a perfect square. Here students, for any number to be a perfect square, it must have a pair of same prime factor. All the factors that we will get over here, that must be in pair of same number. If they don't, then we will simply say that this is not a perfect square. If we get here one more 59, then we can say that this is a perfect square. Otherwise, it is not a perfect square. See the next question. See part number 2, that is 625. First of all, find LCM of 625 or do prime factorization of 625. So 625 is the number in which at unit place we have 5, which shows that our number is divisible by 5. So we will start division from 5. Divide 625 by 5. What we get? 125. Or how we do it? 5 ones are 5, 1 is remainder and it becomes 12. 5 twos are 10, 2 is remainder and it becomes 25, and 5 fives are 25. Or do this division in your rough work. Now the number that you get is 125. Again at unit place we have 5, means our number is divisible by 5. So we will divide our number with 5. Divide 125 by 5. What you get? 25. 5 twos are 10. We will write here 10. 2 is remainder. 5 fives are 25. Or do this division on rough work. Now 25 is the number. Again at unit place we have 5, means 25 is divisible by 5. So we will divide it by 5. 5 fives are 25. Again we have 5, so 5 1 is. This is the simple LCM that we have learned in grade 4, 5 and 6 as well. So simple, you have to find LCM of 625. Now students, see all of these prime factors. Are they in pair? Yes. Look at the first pair. The first pair is 5 and 5. The second pair is 5 and 5. These pairs of prime factors shows that this is a perfect square. If we have one more 5 over here and there is no pair of one more 5, then this is not a perfect square. Since we have the factors that are in pair, so we will say that this is a complete square. The prime factors of 625 are what? 625 is equal to 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. Now make the pairs. This is your first pair, this is your second pair. We can see that each factor forms a pair, hence 625 is a perfect square. Now see part number 3, that is 225. So students, first of all take LCM of 225. This number is divisible by 5. So we will divide this number by 5. We will get 45. Again 45 is divisible by 5. So divide 45 by 5. We get 9. Now 9 is divisible by 3. 3 threes are 9 and 3 ones are 3. Now see here 5 5. This is the first pair and the second pair is 3 3. In pair we must have the same numbers. Must remember this thing. In pair we must have the same numbers. So prime factor of 225 are, the first pair is 5 5 and the second pair is 3 3. Since the prime factors forms the pair, so we will say that 225 is a perfect square. See part number 4, that is 196. First of all, we will find its LCM, 196. Now this number is divisible by 2. At unit place we have 6. Whenever at unit place we have 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, means this is even number and this is divisible by 2. So we will start its division with 2. Student must remember that here we must have all the prime numbers. We can't write here the composite number. So divide 196 by 2, we will get 98. Again divide 98 with 2 because at unit place we have 8, so it is divisible by 2. Divided by 2 we get 49. Now 49 is divisible by 2? No, it is not divisible by 2 because at unit place we have 9. And this is also not divisible by 3. 49 is divisible only by 7. So we will divide it by 7. 7 sevens are and 7 ones. Now the prime factors are again in the form of pair. Here the prime factors of 196 are 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 7. We can see that each factor forms a pair. Here the first is a pair and second is also in the pair. So we will say that 196 is a perfect square. See part number 5, that is 425. First of all we will find LCM of 425. It is divisible by 5. At unit place we have 5, so we will divide our number with 5. We will write here 5, divide this number by 5. 4 8s are 40, 2 is remainder, 4 5s are 25. So we get here 85. Again at unit place we have 5, so we will divide 85 by 5. Divided by 5 you get 17. Now students, 17 is only divisible by itself or 1, so 17 ones are 17. Now here look at the prime factors over here. First is in the form of pair, but this 17 is not in the form of pair. We don't have another number 17 over here, so we will simply say that 425 is not a perfect square. Now part number 6 is 81. First of all we will find LCM of 81. We will find prime factors of 81. Okay, then start division from 3. 81 is also divisible by 9, but can we write here the 9? No, we can't here the 9. 9 is not a prime number. Here all the prime numbers come. Okay, so always start your division with the smallest prime number. Since this number is not divisible by 2 because at unit place we have 1. So try with 3. Divide 81 with 3. Yes, it is divisible. So divide 81 by 3. We get 27. 27 is divisible by 3. So divide it by 3. We get 9 and then 3. Now look at the prime factors. Are they in pair? Yes, they are in pairs, means 81 is a perfect square. By the way, 81 is a perfect square of which number? Yes, it is a perfect square of 9. Now see part number 7, that is 121. Find LCM of 121. First of all, you have to find LCM of 121. Now 121 is not divisible by 2 because at unit place we have 1. Try it with 3. It is not divisible by 3 because add these digits. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. 4 is not divisible by 3 means 121 is not divisible by 3. Now check all the numbers. 121 is only divisible by 11. 11 11s are. Must remember this thing that 121 is only divisible by 11. 11 11s are 121 and 11 ones are 11. So the prime factors are in the form of pair. 121 is equal to 11 multiplied by 11. We can see that each factor forms a pair. This is in the form of pair. So 121 is the perfect square, and this is the perfect square of which number? 11. See part number 8, 2500. Find LCM of 2500. We find here the LCM of 2500. See whether all are in the form of pair. This is our first pair, this is our second pair, this is our third pair. Yes, all the prime factors are in the form of pair. So we will say that 2500 is a perfect square. Question number 3 is without solving separate perfect square of even and odd numbers. Students, you have to tell that this number is a perfect square of odd number or even number. Solution. The square of an odd number is also odd. Must remember this thing. That square of odd number is odd and square of even number is even. Since this is an odd number means this number is square of odd number. Simply you have to write your answer in one line. Part number 2 is 144. This is an even number means this is the square of even number. 144 is the square of even number. The square of even number is also even. So You have to give your answer in single line. If in question you have odd number, means it is the square of odd number. If in question you have even number, means it is the square of even number. Question number 4 is find square of proper fractions. Also compare them with itself. Proper fractions are those fractions in which numerator is smaller than denominator. In improper fractions, we have greater numerator than its denominator. So question is find square. We have to find square of this fraction and also compare them with itself, and after taking square, compare your square with original number. First of all, we will take square of 3 by 4. How we will take its square? By writing square on it, and then we will multiply 3 by 4 with itself. 3 by 4 multiply by 3 by 4. Numerator will multiply with numerator. 3 multiply by 3 divided by 4 multiply by 4. 3 3s are 9 and 4 4s are 16. So 9 by 16 is the square of 3 by 4. Now we will compare 3 by 4 and 9 by 16. Now we compare 3 by 4 with its square, 9 by 16 by using method of cross multiplication. We will simply using the method of cross multiplication for comparing them. Multiply 16 with 3, 16 3s are 48. Now multiply 4 with 9, 4 9s are 36. Now 48 is greater or 36? Of course 48 is greater than 36, means your this fraction 3 by 4 is greater than 9 by 16. Students, did you notice that in proper fraction the number is greater than its square? In proper fraction, the number is greater than its square. Part number 2 is 5 by 6. Again, the same question, take square of 5 by 6. Square of 5 by 6 means multiply 5 by 6 with itself. 5 by 6 multiply by 5 by 6. Numerator will multiply with numerator and denominator will multiply with denominator. 5 5s are 25, 6 6 are 36. Now we will compare 5 by 6 with its square 25 by 36. We will write 5 by 6, 25 by 36. Now do the cross multiplication. 36 will be multiplied with 5. 5 36 are 180. Similarly, 6 will multiply with 25 and we will get 150. Now simply compare 180 and 150. Which is greater? 180 is greater, means this fraction is greater. 5 by 6 is greater than 25 by 36. Students must remember, in all the proper fractions, the number is always greater than its square. Question number 5 is find squares of decimal and compare them with itself. Now part number 1 is 0.4. This is decimal and we have to find square of it. 0.4 square means 0.4 will multiply with 0.4. Multiply these two numbers, we get 0.16. 4 4s are 16 and decimal will place after how many? 1, 2. We will count both the digits before decimal 1 and 2. So put the decimal after two digits 1, 2, 0.16. Now students, we have to compare our number 0.4 with its square 0.16. Tell me, 0.4 is greater or 0.16? 0.16 means approximately 0.2. 0.4 is greater or 0.2? Yes, 0.4 is greater than 0.16. Means here the number is greater than its square. Again consider question number 4, that is 0.05. So we will take its square. Square means we will multiply 0.05 with itself. Square means that you have to multiply 0.05 twice. Now simply how we will multiply? Multiply 5 with 5. 5 5s are 25. So we will put decimal after how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4. But here we have 2 digits. We don't have 4 digits, so we will put 2 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decimal will be placed over here. Now compare 0.05 with 0.0025. Which number is greater? the original number is greater with this, because look at here we have 0.05 while here we had 0.0025. So the original number is greater than its square. Students, in homework, first prepare your unit page, that is unit 5. Then solve exercise 5.1, question number 3 on book, 1, 2, 4, 5 on your NEET register, and send me your images till 9 p.m. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz.